Hey, what's going on, y'all? Uh, I'm outside chilling, a little smoking, you know what I'm saying? I am very much you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, you see it. But I really just, I don't even like saying chilling because I don't be chilling. Like, I'm always, like, my mind always running. I'm always thinking, like, even if it's for fun, like, I ain't never really just chilling. But I got a dentist appointment at 12:45 that I'm trying to make sure I make. See what's going on. I'm sure y'all can hear the rain in the background. It decided to come down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Thankfully, it's like literally right around the corner. Cause I currently ain't got no car. You feel me? No wheels. No wheels. The boy has no wheels. Nah, for real though. Like, uh, yeah. So like, hopefully it'll lighten up by the time I gotta make that little stroll. Like I say, thankfully it ain't that far. And to be honest, I ain't tripping. I'd much rather have my tooth back. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like you might can't tell now. Like it's still a little bit like right here, but like I lost the side. You know what I'm saying? That tooth was gone. And when I tell you, like, yeah, I probably done not had the tooth for like a year or longer. I don't know. I lost my tooth mad long ago. But you know what I'm saying? It was just culmination of just rough living, you know what I'm saying? A lot of drinking, a lot of smoking, probably not putting in as much nutrients and vitamins and minerals as I needed, not drinking enough water, you know what I'm saying? Just a lot of that. So since then I've been a lot more mindful of it. Funny enough, I think I actually lost the tooth biting the apple. Or like I'm almost positive it was an apple and that mug just crumbled. But it had got to a point where it just I don't know, I guess it hit a nerve or something like that. So like I had to like my face was dumb swole. Like I'm about like when I went to the dentist office, like bro, it was like look, I tell you like my face was swole, fam. I don't even like my face was swole. I went in there, told them shit like, is it that side? I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah, it's yeah, like yeah, for sure. They had to give me some paste and stuff to put on to get the swelling to go down, for they could even do something apparently. Or that's what I was told. I don't know how true that is, but so like yeah, you know what I'm saying? Finally had to call in a favor, talk to my people, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom, you know what I'm saying? She said she foot the bill for me, you know what I'm saying? Now, obviously I plan on, like I say return the favor, paying her back, whatever the case may be, but like what blew me is when I went up there and found out how much it actually was gonna cost to get all this done, right? So I went up there, probably took like it cost around $80 uh to get the exam for them to take the pictures and everything basically. So about $86 for that. I mean, I'm talking about 86. That's tax, if possibly, but about $80 for that. Then I had some. She gave me some penicillin, some antibiotics type of thing, amoxicillin. They gave me some ibuprofen, and then I got some like steroidals, a corticosteroid paste to put on my gums. You know what I'm saying? They're like an oral lesion, and they, you know what I'm saying, they put that down. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm just glad that it all worked out, man. My face was so like, bro, it was terrible. I promise you, I'm a different person. A few days ago, like last week, I was miserable. You know what I'm saying? One of my classmates that I had went to school with, she was there. I couldn't barely talk to her. You know what I'm saying? She was in, like I told her too, like man, I'd be a lot better company if I was like feeling my face, And I was trying to be as, you know what I'm saying, polite and respectful and responsible, responsive as possible and everything, but I just wasn't feeling it, you know what I'm saying? But like we got all that took care of. So in the meantime, I'm just out here like thinking of my next move, you know what I'm saying? I be looking into a lot of different things, like just a bunch of different stuff, you know what I'm saying, being creative. I've always been kind of, uh, I don't want to say creative. Well, yeah, I've been like trying to figure out what my next move gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so many opportunities we got right now, you know, like I've always had an infatuation with music, so that's something that I like to look into. Content creation, you know what I'm saying, podcasting, um, fashion, you know what I'm saying, clothing, things of that nature. I like helping other people with their business, community work. It's just, you know what I'm saying, there's so many different things that I like to get into and be involved with, you feel me? But it's one of those, like, I'm really trying to, you know what I'm saying, key in on one, like, main thing, I guess, for the time being, like, what's gonna be my MVP, you know what I'm saying, like my minimum viable product, my minimally viable product, or you know what I'm saying, the market viable product, whatever it's called, you know what I'm saying. It's a business term, like, all right, we need to like get something out to the world and into production, right? So like I say, you know, looking into music and stuff like that, and you know, like, yeah, like I've recorded a couple songs on like BandLab. Just look, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking for the the business model that I can lean into that takes the least amount of capital, because I'm working, you know what I'm saying, I'm not looking to be putting no money in right now. I'm looking to be getting money out. So like, uh, you know, I was watching things like interviews with like JT the Bigger Figure. For people who may not know who he is, you know what I'm saying, you should definitely go check out his story. But he was talking about the music industry and how he's seen the money that could be made in that, you know what I'm saying? And to this day, you know, it's still the opportunity to do so, maybe a little bit differently as far as like pressing up CDs and selling the actual mixtape and stuff like that. You know, we're not in that generation, but you can garner attention. And like I say, I enjoy it, but you know, I was looking for free ways to do it. So by doing that, you know, I found out about Free for Profit Beats, where there's beat makers specifically on YouTube that I've ran into that allow you to use the beat, you know what I'm saying, that they done created for you to rap on, and you can place it on free platforms such as like YouTube or SoundCloud. All you have to do is give them producer credits in the title, which allows you the opportunity to start building an audience and a fan base without spending any money. And you know what I'm saying, they're getting their name out as well. Which, you know what I'm saying, is like laying the foundation for you to possibly start getting paid or booked to do things, features, you know what I'm saying, bookings to come and, you know what I'm saying, do a concert, maybe a little 2-song pop up or something like that. Then you can start, you know what I'm saying, paying for the beats and getting music videos and all these different things, right? So like, that's an option, you know, something I have been looking into. But then you got like having to market it. You get things like, you know what I'm saying, getting it going on TikTok, trying to get it going on Instagram. Some of these platforms a little bit, you know, you're gonna have to be a little careful when it comes to using some of the sounds and stuff like that, you feel me? So it's like trying to like, that was an option for me, you know what I'm saying? I seen the amount of work it was gonna take, so it made me want to take a step back to make sure that was where I need to be putting my energy into. That's where I need to be applying all this work, and get things like content creation, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of businesses locally, food businesses, you know, locally owned businesses, not franchises and things of that nature, but people that starting restaurants, starting clothing brands, starting candle shops, starting hair care products, starting skin care products, offering services, you know what I'm saying? And wanting to, for one, help spread the word and build the awareness about these businesses, just because with me being aspiring and up and coming and more like an amateur, you know what I'm saying, business owner, or, you know what I'm saying, entrepreneur, I can respect people that have already started the journey and made it to a certain level, certain status, certain financial uh, stability, level of financial stableness, level of stability, and things of that nature. So it's like, for one, I respect that because even the bigger businesses started that way. You know what I'm saying? Things like Nike, it was a company that had to be started. Walmart was a company that had to be started. Saks Fifth had to be started. Gucci had to be started. Ford had to be started. Cadillac had to be started. Like, these things wasn't just inherently around. And even if they were, it took somebody shifting the vision and, you know what I'm saying, having their own idea in their head that they decided to manifest, or a accumulation of ideas with a bunch of other people that they decided to bring together, right? So it's like, I understand, the enterprising nature of what it takes to, you know what I'm saying, get to where we are now and to keep pushing forward in the future. So like I was saying, like even bringing awareness and things to local businesses, and so that includes social media marketing, community building, networking, all those things, you know what I'm saying, finding better ways to bring value to your customer, understanding the customer that you're trying to sell to. Like they'll call it an avatar in some instances and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Lead generation, lead conversion, customer ascension, customer retention. You know what I'm saying? Just all these different words and theories and topics and ideas and subject matters and what it means. Concepts like. So in the pursuit of something like that, it even came to a point where it's like, okay, realistically, it's something I'm gonna have to learn how to do. So that would kind of mean like, learning how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. So even for myself, those are things that I would have to do for my own business. You see what I'm saying? Which is where a lot of this really came from, was me looking to do it for me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's how I got into people like Alex Hermosi, Myron Golden, EYL, Earn Your Leisure, Dame Dash, Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? A lot of business smokers, Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Bernard Arnault or something like that, you know what I'm saying, the head of LVMH, you know what I'm saying, the founder of Gucci, the founder of Nintendo, you know what I'm saying. Nintendo started off as decorative playing cards, you know what I'm saying, and look at them now, they in technology. Hold on, I'm gonna pop in. Well, hey, he finna come pick me up so I can go and get his truck, so I ain't gotta walk at this, which I appreciate it. And I don't know, realistically, some of the things that I partake in, I understand my family don't necessarily agree with. This is a whole separate, conversation, but this just to speak to, like, as far as like me finna get the truck to drive up there or whatever. It's like, so I don't like to ask them. I don't like to ask people to do stuff for me when I know it's something that they don't necessarily agree with, or it's nothing they really want to do, because I understand, like, it all takes people having to, like, put their business to the side a little bit, you see what I'm saying? So, like, I don't like really pulling people into my element. So it's a lot of stuff I don't mind doing on my own, you know what I'm saying? Because something I want done. But, like, I was saying, looking at all of these people, and they're trying to learn what it means to make a good business, and you know what I'm saying, and like make your dreams come true, and what these people's dreams were and their passions, and how that translated into, you know what I'm saying, some of the things that we use now that maybe didn't exist or we didn't care about, you know what I'm saying, like. So that had a lot to do with me looking into, starting to understand what even like how marketing and stuff like that. All right, so like what is marketing? Then social media and me finding out like not looking at it like that, but things like YouTube being social media. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, it's social media. Just like anything else, it allows us to make posts. You can make uh, threads that people can comment on. You know what I'm saying? You can make videos, short form, long form. You know what I'm saying? Just the different ways that we don't necessarily look at it like that. And understanding what that is, like how we transition from like why newspaper was such a big thing, why writing was such a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Just us getting to the point in language, being able to communicate our thoughts and emotions and our passions and our feelings, and being able to communicate our world, our perspective to another, and being able to receive someone else's perspective. You know what I'm saying? And you know how that translated to like Ben Franklin with the printing press and why that was such a major thing, because it boosted the efficiency. Just understanding different things. Like okay, so like technology and what the improvements in technology has done to improve the day-to-day experience of our lives. You feel me? Then you got like even now, you know what I'm saying, like the improvements in technology that led to the cell phone, which led, you know what I'm saying, to the apps and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying, like, but yeah, like, it's so many different things to be a part of, you know what I'm saying, and express yourself in, you know what I'm saying, it's almost like information overload to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying, like, we got stuff like NFTs now, cryptocurrency, AI, you know what I'm saying, just like computer programming in general, you know what I'm saying. I think a lot of times we think it's hard, and I may be speaking from a privileged position. I also understand that too, but this all, you know what I'm saying, it's all our history, you know what I'm saying, like we all played a part in things getting to where they are now, you know what I'm saying, and it's one of those where like I realistically want us all to get to a point where we recognize all the possibilities and options that we have and the abilities that we have to utilize them, you know what I'm saying, like that's really where I'm at with even myself, trying to figure out how I can start implementing these creative ideas and thoughts and urges that I have sometimes, my passions, and how I can use that to benefit myself, my family, those that came before me, those that's coming after me, you know what I'm saying, my community, because they have direct influence on the things that like involve me and my family and my loved ones and my friends, you know what I'm saying, like my associates and business partners and all of that, you know what I'm saying, it all plays a part in that, you know what I'm saying, and even a grander scheme of things as far as, your community, then you get to your city, then your county, then your state, then your region, then your country, then your continent, then this earth, then this, you know what I'm saying, solar system, then this galaxy, then this, the entire universe, like that all plays a part in influencing on us, and vice versa. We also play a part in influencing and affecting those things, so like we want to try to do that in a more positive way, or a more understanding way, a more informed way, you know what I'm saying, things like that. So like I was saying with technology, I'm just, interested in a lot of different things. So, that got me into like bumping into people like Amon Gotzi, or Gazi, Gotzi, have you say it, like with the social media marketing agencies and things of that nature. And listening to him turned me on to this, a younger guy. I can't think of his name, but he put me onto this website called the Dalo, I believe, where you can create your own app, and it's not super simple, but it's not super complicated. You know what I'm saying? And if you're at the point where that's even something you're concerned with or want to know about, sometimes it shows you why other people are so important, and it gives you more of an appreciation for people that have a passion and already have wisdom and knowledge and experience in these different industries. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to building the app, computer, programming, the language, designing, picture taking, graphic design, things of those natures, and just a grandiose, amount of other things. And that got me, somehow I found out about like like Google Google does certifications, you know what I'm saying? So you can like go and get on Google and get certified, and that led me to Coursera. When I found out about Coursera, I was like, oh dang, now it's a out it's a website out here where you can go and get certified in umpteen different things. I mean, they got Yale offering stuff, they got Harvard, Stanford University, Google, IBM, Microsoft, just like a plethora of things, because these companies, like these businesses, these companies, like the world, we need each other, you know what I'm saying? And we need each other to be informed, and we need, the more informed you are, the more experienced you are, the more wise and knowledgeable you are about things, the more confident you are in your abilities. It only benefits yourself and the people around you that much more, and vice versa. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting on there, and it's a bunch of information for free, courses you can take where you can just gain the information. It's not even for certification, you know what I'm saying? And then you can put it on your LinkedIn profile, which is another means of oh man, what is it called? Social media, to an extent. You know what I'm saying? It's a social media platform for business professionals. Businesses, people within uh, different business industries that have their own personal profile, you know what I'm saying, with their own personal experiences and just, what they brought to the business they're in now. Entrepreneurs, just a plethora of things going on that, you know what I'm saying, it's really, it's so much going on that I think sometimes we get lost in what's not happening or what's not going on, you know what I'm saying, or what we don't know about, that we get overwhelmed. But, you know what I'm saying, it's almost like, it's like reading your favorite book, and it never ends, you know what I'm saying? Every time a chapter ends, you turn the page and it's another chapter starting. And, it's another page. Every time you turn the page, it's another page. Like, it doesn't end until you die. And, even depending on what you do while you're here, that can still continue on, you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those, like, I'm ready to go do that so I can come back and figure out some stuff that I can get on Coursera and start learning about, getting certified in, and using to benefit and help my family, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's dope, bro. It's really dope, you know what I'm saying? It's really dope. Like, so, I keep y'all posted, keep y'all updated, you know what I'm saying, as the day goes on, as I get into some more stuff. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more vigilant. I'm trying to be more vigilant with documenting and, you know what I'm saying, creating the content and having it and then utilizing it, and, you know what I'm saying, just seeing what comes from that. So, stay tuned. All right. So, did the little got my surgery, took care of tooth extraction, whatever you want to call it. Got that done, taken care of. We went, picked up some my, you know what I'm saying, hydrocodones or whatever for the pain. I still had some ibuprofen left over that I hadn't finished. using all of them. So I kind of just took that until the prescription was ready. Picked up the prescription. I kind of waited a little bit to take them. I just took one, but I'm realizing how uh, I don't even know, like maybe how much I really do use tobacco to procrastinate. You know what I'm saying, or the smoking in general, whatever it is, right? Because it's like, uh, in order for everything to seal up right, I need to like. It's recommended to not smoke. Really, I don't need to do anything that causes my mouth to form like a suction tight cavity, whatever in my mouth, right? So like drinking out of straw, smoking. He told me don't really spit. You know what I'm saying? Like if it get to a point where like instead of swallowing the spit, I want to spit it out. She like just kind of like open your mouth and let it dribble out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy to me. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. Like I probably just swallow it, but like you see, you can kind of you see, you know what I'm saying? My face still a little fat, but like I say, I came home. You know what I'm saying? Got to looking on Corsair and stuff like that. Yeah, I would turn the camera, but like that's work. Well, yeah. Let me see. That's what it is. It's a bunch of different things. So I just been looking up different like free options that they have. The kinda realistically you can join for free. I think, or you get like a free trial, something like that. X amount of time. It's not my first time looking into it, but it's like me actually, you know what I'm saying, looking and seeing what's going on. But uh, it's like, bruh, it's so many things that I could be looking into. Like I know I'm liking the thought of getting into NFTs and things of that nature. So like, oh, here's what I'm gonna tell you what my holdup is. It's not the only holdup, but it's a holdup. Or you know what I'm saying, it's another factor to be factored in. And like I was saying, I brought up Myron Golden earlier, right? He one of the people that on YouTube that I listen to. Got a lot of business advice and entrepreneur advice and wealth generating and creating and maintaining advice. Where's the wisdom from? Things of that nature. And he like what he say? A lot of times we asking the how question when we need to be asking the who question. So he say that's kind of like the difference between higher leverage opportunities and higher leverage uh, outcomes and rewards to be receiving. Is like, okay, instead of thinking how do I get better quality video shots, like who do I talk to, who do I get to do these videos for me to get them to be higher quality. You see what I'm saying? So obviously, you know what I'm saying, and I literally like be listening to that type of stuff while I'm working or whatever, because it's like to keep my mind focused and things of that nature, to keep me on track, or just to like make sure that that's the environment that I'm creating. So I'm looking, I'm like, man, do I need to be the one doing this, or do I need to be finding people that can do it? You see what I'm saying? And like building relationships with them, and like making it make more sense for us to work like in a conglomerate, or like a concerted effort to push the needle forward in certain things, or like put our heads together. You know what I'm saying? And I'm more or less having that thought now as far as like put our heads together, stuff like that. Yes, kinda, but not really. This not nothing new. But it's like, am I the one that need to be doing this stuff? Like, I'm a pretty intuitive person, so it don't really take a lot for me to be able to relate things or understand things as as much as it needs to be in order for us to start getting something going and moving the needle forward, right? So I came back to this, you know what I'm saying? All right, well, let me sit down, let me have some conversations, let me see what I'm thinking, let me get it out there a little bit, stuff like that. Like, and then I just thought it was funny, like, I don't know, I may have like spoke on it, but that's what made me realize, I'm like, bro, I really like am quote unquote having a hard time not smoking. Like, not really, but I am. And the reason I say I am is because it's just like it being an option, but not being an option at the same time. Like, dang, I really can't do it. Or it's like, I can't do it, but maybe I kind of can do it. Like, it's not recommended, it's advised against, but like, is it for sure can't do? Like, you know. I just find that funny that, you know what I'm saying, those are kind of the battles that you have with yourself. Like, I mean, I'm having it with myself, but it's just, I find that funny. Like, that's really what's going on. Like, I'm really just sitting here, like, Googling if I can or can't, you know what I'm saying? Should or shouldn't, stuff like that. Like, have to do it just because I'd probably rather do that than this right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild. So, like, probably means I should be doing it, huh? So, like, I don't know. Let's jump into it, I guess. I'll be back with some form of an update for y'all, you feel me? For sure. Like, it'll be coming soon.